Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world. And we're in our time machine going back to the 30s. I don't know if you want to call it historical 30s or noir 30s, whatever you want to call it. But we're in our time machine for this game and we're going back and we'll get this thing started at the top of the hour. Hey Nightmare, good to see you in here. Yeah, that's the challenge to get, if we do unlock a mission path to the Persephonite Nightmare, then we have to worry about Nicastro and her strength with her faction, because she's pretty high along. But let's hope maybe. Oh, we'll see. It's all unknown with this game for us. It's all kind of unknown. Yeah. Now, obviously, I would think that if any of the houses complete their their power meter, whatever you want to call the circle, the strength circle, whatever it is, we'll see how far doing that mission knocks them back. And I'm just worried about how difficult that mission could or will be should it happen. So that's why I'm kind of pushing. Let's get the keystones. Let's get these house items like the Persephonite that we need to get, like the Abyssal Network that we already got, and just keep pushing on those and deal. Yeah, deal with the houses if they gain too much power. I just don't know the best way to do it, because it's like you can set them back a little, but it's hard to set them back all the way. So it's like, I almost feel like, yeah, I just gotta muscle through and get the keystones and get the special items for each house and then push on. I almost feel that way. It's tough to know for sure. Hey, Hope's End, good to see you dropping in on this one. It's warmed up a little bit from yesterday, at least where I am, so hopefully it's nice weather where you are too. At least if you have to walk, it's nice if it's not raining, at least. Excuse me. Yeah, so we'll see how this thing goes today. We shall see how it goes. Not much more time to go before we find out. Now, I'm pretty sure we're not on the game for you guys to see. I'm spinning around the room to make sure. I'm pretty sure I checked out this room already, and all I got to do is open the door that's ahead of us, the door that I put in the thumbnail. So I think all there is for us to do. Yeah, well, yeah, a little mist, drizzle, that's no big deal. I agree with you there, but yeah, it's the heavy rain. And actually we don't usually get a lot. We get a lot of moist weather where I am, but it's not a lot of heavy consistent rain, at least normally where I am. So I don't know if it's like that for you too, but yeah, that definitely more than our fair share of cloudy days. More than I'm used to. I will say that much. I imagine it being here more like it is for my brother in Seattle. More clouds than sun, except for brief times of the year. Hey, Mike, how you doing? No pending phone calls? Yeah, well, it can. I've seen the pictures of the floods. I've seen what the street in my little town has looked like. I guess the last time, I guess that was the late 90s. Last time something like that happened, and at the top of the hour. So we'll get this party started here. And it's a slow transition. There we go. It took a while to pop up, the game, but here we are. And this is the infamous door right ahead of us. So I guess... Oh, you were born the year of the flood. Actually, there was a good Netflix show, I thought, about how the city of Wrocław dealt with it in the area. And there's some pretty amazing videos of what it looked in the town I lived in, because you know that little creek that's usually like 2 inches high, full of water. It was insane what that was like. But I guess in some ways it was better here being more upstream, whereas the flooding didn't last as long. It was violent as it came through, but anyway, ancient history. Let's go back even further in time to Lamplighter's here, and let's open this door. Oh, now he liked you so much he wants you to call his daughter? Is that what you're trying to say, Mike? You gotta love sales. You gotta love sales. I'm telling you. Well, let's peek in this room. It's hard. Oh, whoa. There's a guy to take down right here. There is a guy to take down. So I see 3 right off the bat. I see someone here, someone off there, and this guy's wandering. And it doesn't look like these two have the wanderlust, just the guy in the middle. And the question is, how many more are back there that we can't see right now? So how about Ingrid? It's going to be tough. We don't have... okay, let's not move while this guy comes back. At least there's no sentinels to our knowledge right now. Hey, Floki, glad you could drop in. And Captain Timo, holy smokes. Yeah, let's hope... It'd be nice if I could flood them out. We'll have to see if... Yeah, you know, I would love to be able to flood them out, especially if I have a little shock grenade to throw into it. So let's... I'm going to split up here. I think I'm going to bring Eddie over here. Hide, Eddie, hide. There you go. You did your job. And then we'll bring Anna. Yes, there. Now we're all hidden. So all I'm sensing in this room... Let's kind of just look around the room. Okay, so it ends right there. That is like a transport pad, but it doesn't look like it's necessarily functional. It's almost like it's under construction. Like, doesn't that piece go on a tower next to it or something? So this is almost like where they put those Transmat pads together, where they install them. So this is like just a little room, and there's another door. Yes, a large door that we have to get through, and the symbols, so that seems to be where we got to go. So I've got a little interim room here with 3 folks. This guy's definitely got to go down because he can do the reinforcements, and the other 2 aren't the most dangerous at 160. Well, in fact, they all got 160. So it might be... Well, let's look at ourselves a little bit more too. If we go through our group, I've got 2 of these fizzle bombs. Uh-oh, we're out of the charges. So, and one thing we have not found is a second wind on this mission. We have not gained sight of any second wind yet. And that's a little concerning. Yeah, it's nice when you're able to do stuff at home, so you don't have to just sit at work all the time. It's a nice having that flexibility. Mike's at home pretending to work is what he's doing. Shall we all pick on Mike now all of a sudden? Is that what we're doing? Oh man, let's see. I'm almost tempted to just go live if I can take him out. I have one of these. Okay, and Anna Sophia has 2, so I'd have 3. The only problem is, will I need them even more in the next room? There's my big unknown question. Will I need them more in the next room? Will I? It's hard to know. I'm kind of leaning towards, except I would have to throw it out in such a way that this guy would move to it first. That would be ideal. Okay, maybe, because I'm thinking just to guarantee that he doesn't call reinforcements. Yeah, if I put it here, it shouldn't draw this person in. So that should be doable. In fact, I could do it even a little further. And then it should only activate, cause this guy to activate. And then I'll save the other 2 for the other room just in case I have an opportunity to use it. I feel a little bad. Well, the other thing I could do... No, that's... By Anna Sophia's healing doesn't recharge these per se. It's our takedowns in turn-based. So yeah, I think I'm leaning towards using one of these charges is what I'm doing. So let's wait for him to come back and we'll toss it out there. Yeah, 3 guys seems like nothing. And with 160, maybe I just don't use any of them. Save them up for a harder room. I do have some healing med kits on hand too. So maybe that's even a better way to do it. Because what I can do is I can move forward and mark these guys. And then I can bullseye this guy. Yeah, I won't be able to see this. So I think I just open then, perhaps, with a bullseye here. And I have more than one med kit. I have a bullseye that gets him down to half health, because he's the main one I'm concerned about. We know that. He is the main one I'm concerned about. The difference is with these guys, they're upgraded to where they have 15 frickin' health. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to open with the bullseye, and we'll see how they scatter. We shall see, we shall see. Although I could open with the marked, problem is I can only see him. But then I'm doing the bullseye. Doesn't make sense to do a multi-shot perk when we just need to do the bullseye. See, I feel wishy-washy. I feel like wishy-washy zigzag right now. I don't feel totally focused on the game, so I gotta be careful what the decisions I'm making. Here we go.
You left us open.
Okay. Yeah, so there are only 3, and they did kinda sorta run towards us, which is good. Problem is, I don't know. Okay, I can still see this guy. So I'm not gonna do light him up though. It doesn't seem to make sense. I'm just gonna do 2 shots on the same guy. Not a good chance to hit. Let's go 2 shots over here. And we hit them both. That's good. Now we're getting into Ingrid territory to be able to take the guy down. Oh, in fact, we are in Ingrid territory to take the guy down. So what I'm thinking is this: I could probably even hum-de-dum-dum-dum. You don't really have a good shot where you are. Well, actually, you could take him down, but that keeps Ingrid from being able to take him down and then move over. And that's only a 25. So to hit this guy with any authority... Yeah, Mike, you never hit your quota. You've got so many bad jokes. It boggles the mind. That's all I have to say. So I can hit this guy. I can't even reach this guy. Well, I could hit over here with Ingrid. Then I could bounce over here to kill, which would allow me to bounce back for another hit here. And then I could use... Well, partly, it probably doesn't matter that I use these, because if we finish this battle, they'll all end up recharging, right? So... let's use it.
You can help us with this.
Unless all of a sudden this door opens and everybody comes running through to join the battle. But it sure doesn't seem that way. So let's have Ingrid come over here, do her punch combos that we have, and I could always knock this one down if I don't feel confident about killing. And then the two of you could overwatch against the other slasher coming at us, and maybe try it that way. So Ingrid, let's have you start the party right here. We'll do it from there. Oh, we got the bleeding going. We gotta love it. And the armor shredding. Guys, the guy's down to 5 armor. Now, what we gotta do is finish this guy off. Love it, love it, love it. Alright, now we get to keep moving on. And this guy just picked up... oh yeah, that's right. They pick up extra stress. They pick up the extra stress. So maybe Eddie... it's not great chances to hit, but... the other guy's out of range. Oh well, they both missed. But just shooting at the guy, did he pick up... he didn't pick up any stress just by dodging our shots. I was hoping. And so much for Eddie. Now I have another shot, which is not all that amazing. Also, although no, we did pick up 1 stress. At least between those 2 shots, it gave 1 more stress. Let's see if we can stress the guy out. There's a chance we can. I think. And we got a hit. He's got to be stressed. No? Well, doggone it. That broke my thinking there, but fortunately we're up to 3 AP over here. So the punches, yeah, 1 punch and this guy's gonna stress. So let's do it as far away from this other guy that's about to run in to stab us. And he just is going down.
You go and make things unpleasant.
In fact, since this guy now has to run up against us, I'm actually just gonna probably step you back in the middle and evade. And then if he comes after you because you're the main person, he won't be able to get 2 attacks because you're far enough away. If he even gets 1, you'll be able to do a counter attack and then evade the 1 attack he's able to do. I think we're in good shape. Yeah, he's not... oh, well, look at this guy. This guy played smart. He's going, let them come to me. How about that? Well, I would say, well, we could play the waiting game. I don't see any rush here now that we don't have that guy to call reinforcements. So we could do a little moving up a little bit of ourselves, keeping Ingrid also moving in front of us with her evade. We have the advantage. We can do overwatches. So we'll move forward and we'll just stay there and overwatch. We'll do the same with Anna Sophia. Yeah, we'll just overwatch. Come for us. Come on. I dare you. Come at us. And then Anna Sophia, we're going to do the same with you. You have ammo. So let's move you up. And let's do a little overwatch here. This is sounding
Just
like
need a
quite
clear
the plan. And then Ingrid, we know we love you. I'm trying to figure, maybe I'll just do it here, because if he decides to evade you and go for these, maybe you'll get a melee counterattack on the way. I'll bring you here, and we will evade. And let's see how it goes.
There's no time to waste.
Our Pyramid of Death is what I hope we can call this. And we got in a couple hits. And he missed because we evaded. And now, the plan worked. The plan worked. No. Yeah, it's a game of give and take, and we made them give more than we took, or we took more than they gave. I don't know the right way to say this. So let's give Anna Sophia. You don't always get a lot of hurtful shots in your position. You're the healing element. This one's going to be easy to take down, let's face it. Oh, and now you got to reload anyway. However, we got enough others that will take care of things right now. And area is clear. So good news, we're back, and it means we have two of the zappy take them down items, the shock grenades. What do we have here? Does anybody have an opening here? No. Well, we can go take a look and see what it is. Stress remedy 2. None of us really needs. We didn't stress too much in that battle. We'll keep the stress thing in reserve. Now I see a point of interest here. The surface of each piece of field equipment is subtly warped, as if by exposure to intense heat. Yeah, I imagine the transmats generate a little heat, you'd think. If not the pad itself, these... I consider that like the power source or something. Oh, whoa. There is something back here. Gotta keep my eyes open. Can't miss stuff like that. Okay, let's go see what else. Did I see another spark? Another point of interest over here? Yes, I did. So the vehicle's twisted chassis exudes a bitter alkaline odor and radiates an unnatural warmth. So this is a very warm and inviting room. Is that what they're saying? We got some lore over here. All right, Marteau field study. Oh, a lot of redacted. Oh, and now we're in Phantom Doctrine here, are we all of a sudden? Let's see. Close study of these objects suggests the existence of invisible eddies within redacted that can redacted and or redacted complex machinery. Thus far, humans appear to be unaffected by this phenomenon. That said, redacted have demonstrated a pattern of converging on redacted that have been stranded by mechanical failures. Marteau Industries has discovered a way to insulate its machinery through the intentional emission of redacted and is taking steps to protect its redacted in this manner moving forward. This solution does pose accumulating redacted to employees. See X-ray studies, Herman Muller, 1927. But company leadership has accepted this redacted as a cost of doing business. Okay. Cost of doing business, and I'm sure they tell nobody what the cost is. I'm just checking every little corner, and all we really have back up in this room is a stress remedy and another door. Today is the mission of doors, so let's open the next door and see what we're up against. I hate the way the doors open and you can't quite see into the next room. Although
Marteau's logs will be nearby.
Okay, so this is going to be the main fight of the day, is what it appears. As it would seem to me. I see a pair walking around with it, which is kind of sad because I do not have Ingrid's charge ability, and I do not want to heal us all just to get it. Let's kind of move forward and see how much further. So there's the pair that are walking around. Now obviously we can get their attention by throwing one of these things out there. Uh-oh, they see us because we're not hiding. Why? Who's not jumping? Who's not hiding? Hide! They're coming in here, aren't they? Well, hopefully we've pulled them far enough away by my silly mistake. Hey, we'll see you, Mike. Oh. Oh, did we get lucky or what? Are they going to come back into the door? I almost feel like I want to let them see us. Will the whole map go loud if I let them see us, or if we shoot them now? That's what I'm afraid of. That we're not far enough from the others farther back in the room. I don't know. Enemies remaining 1. So it's going loud. I think we're pulling the whole board is what it's going to end up being. Because it seemed to indicate, well, I kind of got the impression that this reinforcement thing got set, which is probably not a good thing. And I almost feel like I want to fight near this so we get the benefits of fire and potential dynamite. So we'll find out once we get these guys live. We're going to have to fight through these guys. And they are, oh my goodness. Here we go. Well, let's get out of recon and let's see what I want to do. Let's see. The only good thing is our first attack is going to be 85% and 80. Let's Anna Sophia, let's start with you and see how they scramble, and then we'll determine how we react after that. The other thing is, I think we're not going to start with you. We're going to start with Eddie, and we're going to mark him. Okay, they kind of ran away. And they're running back. Yeah, now everybody's active. Oh, man. That was my horse sound. I guess that's what I call it. Oh, baby, baby. Well, we can hurt this guy pretty damn good, but then it means if I don't have an answer for this guy, Eddie's going to be standing in the open to get shot. So I feel like temporarily, let's give this a chance to recharge, perhaps 5 turns, and we can get extra actions after that.
Don't stop now.
Because I feel like I got to push to take these 2 out in order to get up to a position near that oil, so maybe I can take advantage of it. Because there didn't seem to be, because they're probably going to take a turn to push towards me too. So I feel like, because I don't see them in sight. So I'm thinking they're out of position, the other 8 in the background. We're out of position from where I want us to be. And just don't ask me to neigh, or the illusion will be killed. Now, if you get me a couple half coconuts, I can do a decent gallop. Forget where I learned that one. Oh, let's see. Eddie. Let's go back to Eddie so he can take a shot. And he's the only one you see, so let's wear him down.
Wouldn't have to go this way.
And that was good. And then maybe we just follow up like this and we have a good chance to kill him. That's the only guy you can see. And you can't move and still be able to shoot. So let's do it. Okay, we killed him. Now we have Anna Sophia. And Anna Sophia will move out to here. And hopefully it'll... the only thing is she needs to get as close as possible to give her hits the best chance. And if we don't kill this guy this turn, what I'm hoping is Ingrid will have enough movement to get over here and at least do a kick thing on him to knock him down. And we'll see if Anna Sophia can help in a decent 95 wear him down so our attacks with Ingrid can do enough damage. And at least, well, we're not moving fast enough to get into the right direction. Now it looks like, yeah, I can get up there on the second move. So the question now is 2 punches going to take him down, or do I need to use my push kick? Well, I almost feel like two regular punches can finish him off. And I can save the push kick for a more important time and avoid that 3-turn cooldown. So let's see, yeah, because look at this, and then I can get into cover and do 2 punches from here, and then I'll still have yet another. Yeah, we can finish him off, and you'll still have another action.
Don't carry on so.
Yeah, and you should regain your action. Too bad these guys, we couldn't keep them from scattering back, because as long as they stayed by us, they didn't activate the rest of the room. But the rest of the room is activated, and we don't know at all what they are. We have something here, we have something there, and we don't know what those somethings are, and that's only 3 out of the 5, or 3 out of the 8, leaving 5 unknowns that are out there. There's our target that we have to get to. We got reinforcements that'll be coming in. So, hoi. Not out of the woods by any means. So what I'm leaning towards is, oh man, how do you still have 3? How do you still have 3? I don't know how you ended up with 3 actions, but we're getting some benefits of something. Part of me says, oh, so we see another one over here now too. Oh, it's way back there. So part of me says, I wish I could come this way. Maybe I'll have an opportunity to use a grenade over here and or poison. Why don't we at least take a look and see if we can see what's over here? Oh, these guys. Okay. Well, they're a we gotta. Have we faced these before? I don't even think we've faced something like this before. Time for a little recon. These are Primeval Shades 3. So these are not any. If we've been up against Shades, these are the older siblings, I guess. The more experienced siblings at level 3. So they are, yes, we definitely want to get these things down to the oil, is what we want to do. Now these things, all these things take extra fire damage. All these things are, the fire hurts them. So we want to set up behind this oil and make them come to us via the oil. That's the ideal situation. So Ingrid, move back and be that magnet that gets them to run through the oil. And I'm hoping, based on their distance. Now let's just finish reading up on this guy, by the way. Immune to shock, we don't really have much of that. Not in turn-based. And when void touch, this unit does not suffer a hit chance penalty. Well, we'll have to keep our eye open on this guy being void touched. I do not like that idea. Didn't we? Yeah, we might have faced these. Remember when we faced Marteau himself way back? I think these were present way back then, a lesser version of them. Because they can let out a bone-chilling wail, dealing damage to affected targets and leaving a void hazard. And then they have a ranged ability, Ionic Chain, and this releases a gout of otherworldly energy that chains. So in a perfect world, we wouldn't be grouped up too close to each other, so hopefully it can't chain between us. So there you go. And then these other guys are the normal, I don't know why we can't highlight this guy in particular. Oh, there it is. No, that's the Thrall. Well, whatever, our angle here is not good on, so we'll relook at him over here. So when these guys are void touched, the unit does not suffer a hit. So we want to we got to watch out for voids that are out there. And if they hit us, we're shocked. Is there anything else below that? No. So we just don't want to let them get into melee distance, and this guy can hit us. This guy is the ranged guy. And we see half of the fight that's coming against us. So we don't know if there's more of these. I assume there's more of the skeleton dudes because they usually travel in packs. So no, don't move. That was a misclick. Well, first misclick of the playthrough. I gotta do it.
Anyone who touches me comes to regret it.
Oh, and that guy can float around, and he just chain hurt Ingrid. They're picking on Ingrid right now.
I'm going to need more concealer.
I like that line. I'm gonna need more concealer. Okay, Ingrid, you're gonna have to. Oh, he could still attack. Oh, she gets in an attack first, but she's still standing for the moment. No, not for long. Look at this. Well, I kind of felt like I kind of been holding off on the. I've been doing better on a lot of misclicks. The quantity I do at times, but I guess it ebbs and flows. And look at poor Ingrid. She does have a med kit. She can heal herself. And this is poison. I don't think these guys are. I think these guys are immune. No, it's double fire. So poison would still hurt these guys. So maybe she runs and poisons just to get away from them. As something. The other thing she can do quite easily is onslaught. Oh yeah. I mean, she can take this whole bunch practically down if I could position her right. In fact, okay, doesn't look like I can quite get all 4 of them down, but I can do an onslaught. Now run away. Also, she has grenades. And grenades can hit all 4 of them. In fact, it would kill 2 of them. If I did 2 grenades in this spot, it would kill 2 of them. Problem is, I may need to let's look at how close everybody else is, so I can really think this through. Oh. We're not close to help her out. Oh my lord, we're not anywhere close. She's dangling a little bit out there. She is a dangling. So this is what I'm gonna do. How far away can you run, Ingrid? How far away? Oh, we're on Eddie. So let's get back to Ingrid. How far away can you run, my friend? How far away? Oh, not very. Because I was thinking, let's have her run away. But then she'll die. She'll just die. Because she's shocked right now. That's why. Now I know what we could do to change that, because we have Anna Sophia. And we can inspire everybody. Which might come in handy.
We can do it.
Was she not close enough to get inspired, though? Oh, yeah, no, I think I saw her sparkle and shine. Yes, now I can move significantly farther away. I mean, significantly farther away. I could still throw a grenade from there. But, it's, you know, it's not going to kill them all. Or do I stand here and knock a bunch of them down? I think I stand where I am, knock a few of them down, and run like hell. It's the way I'm gonna play it. Yeah, you're right. But if I knock these 3 down and then run here, that means this guy is gonna be free to run at us, and I don't have any help. Yeah, I definitely need a grenade. So I think instead, it's tempting, but I think I run and heal for now while I get the rest of the team up. So y'all knock some sense into me. I always think offense first. Have you ever noticed that? I always seem to think offense first. So let's do this. Let's heal myself. At least gets me up to half strength.
All right.
Yeah,
I have it.
It's not an amazing. It's not an amazing heal. Because if I stay there and knock them down, this thing still probably tries to zap me too. I gotta pull back. As much as I want to stay and fight, somehow it's my nature in these games. Attack, attack. Oh wait, she still has an AP? Oh. Well. This is what I'm thinking then. How did I misjudge the AP? The healing or oh, you know what I probably have is one of those perks, that necklace thing that whatever that thing is, I got an extra AP from the heal maybe. So after all, then I can do something like this. Well, I'm not going to hit it. I think there's one right here that I'll still hit. I won't be able to hit all 4 because it's just out of range, but I could still do this. And hit 3 of them. Anna Sophia, get nearby. You're probably going to need help. Well, we're probably going to need help in the healing department. And unfortunately, this is probably not far enough. Because I don't think your Overwatch is really going to go far enough. Yeah, it's not going to protect. Oh no, if they ran right there, but if they jump over this crate, it's not going to hit anybody. So part of me almost feels like we just need to... Let's think about it. Eddie! How far can you run? I think Eddie's going to have to take a double move. He's just too far back. This is just insanely out of position we were because of how I chose to start it. I could have ignored these guys, let them get back to normal routines and set things up differently, but no. I didn't have the patience. So I think what I will do just to try and help Ingrid is... because they can't all jump over that thing. One of them might be able to. Some or others are going to have to come around, and maybe we'll be able to hit one of them.
Just need a clear sight.
Let's hope. He's going to jump over. He's going to be the first one. Yeah. We knew that was coming. Oh, no. He was stupid. He said, I feel like getting shot and hit and killed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He double moved. Oh, is that another one of them? Oh, there's another one! And these guys are void touched now, I do believe. No, it wasn't a kill, so we're gonna get hit. And we are shocked again, so we need to get inspired, which unfortunately we've used already. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. A shooter. 7 known on the map. Reinforcements in 2 turns. So we know where all of them are. I repeat, we know where all of them are. We got another bunch grouped like crazy right here. They're grouped like crazy, I'm telling you. So the question is, I'm shocked again. You know, I'm just shocked. And I don't think I have a way to inspire anymore. Yeah, that's on a 3-turn cooldown. Oh wait, we do have. Applies inspire and removes debuffs from teammates in a large radius. So I do have another way to inspire, but I'm going to have to move forward to do it. And that's going to give me a lot more options with Ingrid. So you know what I'm thinking of doing is inspiring and potentially... that's kind of a waste of a heal. Let's take a look at everybody. You've got your restore, but if I then... I can do Vigor Tonic to also refill that without healing. So that's not a, I will heal. So let's come up here because I need Ingrid revived. And most of these guys aren't much of shooters. This guy is. Is that going to be close enough for her? Bless comes out 1, 2, 3, 4-ish on a diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Oh, it should get her. But you know what? I've got to play it definite. I've got to move her here. Oh wait, someone. Oh, this guy set a zapper overwatch. Did you see that? He's got an overwatch for his zapper thing. This should be close enough without running through that. And that means Ingrid. I almost got to come here. I imagine I can just do this. Just heal everybody completely. And everybody regains a signature charge. Not that we're all missing signature charges. That's the problem. It's kind of a waste. But I need the healing here so I can get her out here and do a sweeping kick on a number of these things over here is what I feel. And she's going to get a hit in the process of doing that. And Eddie's just going to be barreling in on this guy to do whatever he can on this guy. I don't think Eddie has a knockdown ability, unfortunately. Yeah, if I can, I'm thinking I'm going to do the bless first, then she can maybe kill, and keep her chain going. Then maybe come here and spin kick these two, which leaves one more. So let's come here and inspire her. That's kind of what I'm thinking. That uses up all of our AP here, though, so there would be no healing this turn. That's the downside. Whereas if I heal... It says completely heal, so it should also remove the thing. And then, since these guys may continue to shock us, I'll keep the blessed in our back pockets. Well, I'll see if Eddie can do something about that. And the thing is, what do we have to potentially disrupt the Overwatch? Eddie, let's back out once again. Eddie, he has this knockdown grenade. So we kind of let this guy free roam back here. It's basically what we're... Seems like we're feeling all about. And so much for this plan when I saw the oil. Let's get him in the oil. No, we're fighting over here far away from the oil. So much for having a plan and sticking to it. So Eddie... all he'll be able to do is knock this guy down, get rid of the Overwatch. And then Ingrid's going to go to town because we'll heal her and we should get rid of the shock. And then this guy's going to have his way with us, and so will this guy with the gun. And that guy with the gun can hurt. So... So Eddie kind of has to come up here. The good thing is he'll be at least in cover against the shooter. Not great cover, but it'll be cover against the shooter. And knocking that guy down will get rid of the Overwatch. In fact, I can knock more than just him down, so let's just do it.
Don't come cheap, by the way.
Okay. Oh, that's right. They have those little floaty things that you have to... Those things you gotta... After you kill this, you still gotta kill that. Like it's... heartbeat. The inner heartbeat of these guys. So then we take Anna Sophia. Oh, we had her. And I move her up. And if she's going to be in open, let her stay in the open then, at least as far away from him that I can get. We're all going to probably be close enough to get chain zapped. That's a downside. But we'll all be healed up. Not that any of us need it, except for Ingrid.
Where there is life, there is hope.
Okay, Ingrid, we need you to do your thing right now. Oh, wait. Look it. I just got back 3 AP for her. That's awesome and amazing. Right there. That's awesome and amazing. Holy smokes, that's amazing. Oh, yeah. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ingrid, you're going first, and you got 4 frickin' AP to get this party started. We can't, it's not quite a kill there. And that one never was going to be a kill. That one's not a kill. This one is. So let's start the party right here.
One less to worry about.
Yes. 1 down. 6 to go. So now that I have Anna Sophia, and she's at 4 AP, now that I have Anna Sophia, now I could spin kick here to knock them down so we can focus in other areas. And I can kill this guy with one of Anna Sophia's shots. Oh, not quite. Well, I can kill him enough so that Ingrid can get, knock him down and still have all her action points. So let's do it. And we still have 2 actions. So I may throw a grenade over here with her, one of her remaining actions. Let's get back to Ingrid. She's the one doing it all for us right now. Okay, he's down. You don't like my wording? You don't think I could be a writer too? With my extensive vocabulary that I... Oh, man. So I kind of feel like since I have all my charges of the whole knockdown kick, I have 5 frickin' AP right now. I can't stand there. I can stand here. Now why are all these guys laying down as it is? That guy's like laying down. Because he got knocked down with this guy. So I don't really need to do this special move yet. Maybe I come over here and do this over here. Let's see. Eddie unfortunately doesn't have another bit of anything left. So it might be more important for me to take Ingrid and her many APs to take down these more dangerous enemies over here. So we can try doing more things to them. Yeah, well, unfortunately Eddie's done for this turn, so these guys will all be getting up. So part of me is saying, if we do a push kick, And unfortunately, that's gonna knock. That's not okay. I could come here for a push kick. That would bring us down to 4 actions. I could get here in 2. That would bring us down to 2 actions after this, and I might be able to knock everybody down this turn to buy us a moment, to buy us a breath in time, a moment in time. Yeah, hang out near the dynamite, you think? Except they'll all be getting up, is what they'll be doing. See, because what I can do, but then we're going to get reinforcements, so I got to be careful too, but I could come here to kick this guy down and hurt him. I'm just going to do that.
You stay away from me.
And then so these guys are down. And then if I moved over here, I'll move here. Problem is we got these guys down, but they still got a lot of health. 3 AP left. That's just the way I calculated it. And so I'm thinking of using both my onslaughts. Now these guys, I think, can be poisoned. I think the only there's nothing that says they're immune to poison. They're immune to shock, is what these guys are immune to. Just as a refresher, yeah, all these guys are immune to shock. They're all immune to shock. Well, not this guy. So poison could work over here. It then means I would have, if I did poison, that brings me down to 2. So 1 move, 2 moves. I could have everybody frickin' knocked down. So let's give it a go. And that gets 3 of them poisoned. They get double fire damage, which is why I was drooling at this pile of oil over here.
Everyone has a weakness.
And we're at least doing extra damage and, poison and this and that. Although he doesn't seem to be ultra poisoned over here. Although I did not notice any kind of poison immunity, but I do not see him being poison green laying down there. I am actually totally... Well, you know what I could do is save another spinning kick, because they have been grouping up for us, and just blind this guy as a shooter, and then spin kick this guy down and kind of play it that way. That way I still got a spin kick if they decide to group up on us. Blinding a shooter is a good thing. There's always a slight chance that we knock him down. And plus it gives me a free move.
You took your eye off the prize.
So we can move far away from him in his blinded state, and he can't see us. So let's do our free move. And then figure out where we want to be to do this spin kick coming up. I kind of want to do it right here so I'm in cover. Even though he's blind, let's not give him a chance. And we'll knock this other enemy down.
Even easier than falling out of love.
Okay. Now, I'm left with 2 AP, and one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Vigor Tonic to recharge my special ability. Because this battle is far from over. And then I will have to reload.
Reloading.
Let's hope these guys can't get up and do a bunch of stuff. Okay, it looks like they don't.
Rolled the dice on that
And he
one.
missed in his blinded state. So that's good, 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 good. Reinforcements next turn. We got to make it happen now, pretty much. We kind of got to make it happen now. What we do have, Eddie has a nice signature move. I can hurt these guys pretty well. Or do I use it twice here? And then Ingrid can then probably take this guy down. And maybe if I explode this, nobody's within it, but maybe it'll catch the flames on fire? So... Why don't we? And we also can mark. Yeah, there's also my ability to mark, and I have plenty of ammo to do that. We'll pass on shooting the dynamite.
Come on out now!
So now all our hits, with everybody being marked, should do more damage. So that was good to do. Yeah, that actually is a good point to see if Anna... I don't know if she's recharged on that one inspire thing. Let's find out. Yeah, she actually can also inspire, which increases our hit chances too. So I'm almost feeling like... I don't know if everybody's in the circle now. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Let's start with an inspire that I should have done first. Thanks for that thought. But now that everybody's marked, our remaining inspired attacks should do better.
We are more than this fight.
That's the hope. And so now that these guys are marked and backed off a tiny bit, Eddie, you're probably going to get walloped by some of these folks. But... ooh... I kind of feel... let's get these two so I can take down one of these evil things, is what I'm thinking. I'm hoping we can do that.
How do you like to taste the land?
Okay, the fire is burning, although he can shoot beyond the fire, so that's not that encouraging. Now, Anna Sophia... good hit on that guy. Not much of a hit there. We also have a grenade. I don't know if you can... okay, you can get it, except it gets us two. Well, I can't, I just don't see why you can't get it there. Well, what we'll do is we'll keep the grenade in the back pocket, knowing that it will help Ingrid if we can't quite do the damage we want. Well, I'll tell you, this is what we got. We got push kick, first of all, and we'll knock this guy down again.
That was close enough.
Okay. Now we can focus you, Anna Sophia, over here. I don't know. Yeah, you can only... so we'll hit this guy while he's down, but we'll come back into cover.
Now you know your place.
And then Anna Sophia... you got these two shots here. Now, if I threw a grenade here... I'm more worried about... these guys are the more dangerous guys, so let's hope. Except you're probably going to get shot by this guy.
This is a firefight.
Okay, we also got poisoned on this guy. That's a big help. So is it better to get these guys weakened down now, get into cover, trying to think, we'd kill one of the two. That really doesn't help. Gleaser, the train man, is here. Yeah, the Inspire guy. Yeah, so this guy can be. This guy we don't have to worry about. He's dead next time. This guy unfortunately isn't bleeding, so he's not dead. He's too far away for us to shoot at from here. So part of me says, training is good for your health. Very good. Well, yeah, you know, my day is always good when there's a nice play on words. Let's see. 75%. We need to keep wearing this guy down. Problem is, these guys are going to be able to come over here and work on Eddie. Hopefully nobody will be able to kill. And then we're going to have reinforcements, but it's going to take them at least 1, possibly 2 turns for them to get this far over. So I'm going to keep... Yeah, the heart will need to go too, but I don't think we can take out the heart until after we kill the guy. You know what I'm saying? I think, if memory serves, we don't... The heart is sitting there floating around, but I don't think we can target it. Because see, it just targets the body. It's all inclusive right now. I think it's not until he dies that then the heart is one final thing that you gotta kill. Is the way it works on these guys. Yeah, I was targeting. No, I was targeting. See, the body is highlighted too. They're all highlighted together. You see what I'm saying? Although that's 100% hit, but we already know Ingrid will be able to take it down next turn, and it can't do anything after a knockdown. So I think that's a wasted shot this turn when I need to really either throw the grenade here so there's only one of them to slash at Eddie. And he's going to be able to zap us no matter what anyway. So I almost feel like the grenades are a better play. At least based on the amount of damage we would take in the upcoming turn. Because this means we'd take a little less damage this way. We have the shooter back here, we have this guy, and we have these two, and I can take one of them out. Because shooting here or grenading there, I wouldn't have taken it out. Yeah, and we're going to get one slash. Oh no, he double ran.
Just keep your head down, sorry.
And he missed. He's still dazed from that last attack, so that's good. Okay, we got another one of these Raleigh people. So that actually worked pretty well. That worked amazingly well. This guy didn't even get up. Ingrid.
No hard feelings.
One more punch will do it. I hope. See, now you have the shiny thing there. That's what the heart thing turns into. Fortunately, I got 2 AP, so I gained some AP back. Question here is, I can kill this thing from here. Do I gain an AP? No. So I was afraid that might be the case, but I still have enough AP to kill this guy now. Because he won't be dazed anymore. So that's good. And Ingrid still has 2 frickin' health. You go. So we're left with this guy. And we're left with this guy. Anna Sophia. I wonder, Ingrid could probably run back, but I don't really want to group up for, you know, Mr. Lightning over here. I kind of want to do a bullseye, but not there. I want to do it over here. Ooh, yeah.
Right on the money.
And then... yeah, she has some of those perks and tokens that are helping her out, and she's just an AP gaining machine lately. Have you noticed? We're doing something right with Ingrid because she's really motoring around the map here. Now, Anna Sophia, we kind of got to worry about this guy. Let's start worrying. And he's now no longer a worry. So now it's just the big guy. And we can finish him off. Anna Sophia coming through on the offensive side of things like you wouldn't believe. So I'm thinking, let's keep Ingrid over here. Where's the other group coming from? They're still on the pad. They got a long way to run, and what I need to do... ooh, we got some more oil. I did not see this oil. Who has a grenade? Does anybody have a grenade where we can light that one up? No, Eddie does, and Ingrid does. Oh, and we got to still get rid of this sparkly, shiny, voidy thing. So it looks like Eddie's going to have to take care of that. And I'm going to run Ingrid farther forward, see if she can light up that other oil. That's what I'm thinking about. There we go. All right, Ingrid, you got 2 AP. How far can you run in one? Right here. I don't know if that's quite going to be far enough to throw your grenade. We'll still find out. Oh, man. Oh, man. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to run her over here and hopefully entice them to come down through this black gooey stuff. In fact, I'll hide her right here so she's better covered from the zappy guy. And we can always, if we're lucky, they run straight down here and they're standing in the oil. Wouldn't that be something? Yeah, it's just 3 guys now, no problem. But it would be fun to watch them burn. In the oil? No, he's able to go past the oil. Now, and the other ones aren't the skeleton-y guys, they're regular dudes. So we'll do whatever we can to beat up on this guy as much as possible. So Eddie has all his attacks. Anna Sophia can inspire us. And we can be inspired quite a bit. We also can be motivated. So that's probably what we'll do to work on taking down this guy. Because we're going to get inspired.
Here.
And we are going to... Yeah. And we are going to gain extra AP. We are going to become motivated. Doesn't it feel good to be motivated? Now we're not close enough, and actually we need to reload. I don't know, are we and we're still not close enough to take a shot. So, we'll come back to Anna Sophia and position her after. Eddie, you are close enough. In fact, why don't we just do a... Because the other 2 enemies are the blade folk, and I don't think they scare me as much. Let's light them up so the guy is going to be marked. so we have better chances. Well, it's not like a lot of us are shooters anyway, so I don't really need to mark. And this automatically, wait, deals additional bonus damage against mark. Yeah, we need to mark before I do the bullseye. We'll do it.
Wanna dance?
Ooh. At least when we miss. He still gets marked. And Eddie has regained also some actions. A little bit. Have you noticed?
Didn't have to go
Oh,
this
he's
way.
missing a bit though. I guess we're at a little bit of a range for him. I'm gonna keep pumping the shots in there, hoping we can hit.
Easy when you know what you're doing. It's all in the
And then
You
now,
want to impress me? Do that.
Ingrid,
again.
Ingrid should be able to finish this thing off. Easy peasy.
That's what you get.
And now that we're looking at blade guys, we do the same blade defensive maneuver that we did before. Although there's two of them this time. Well, before I run away... before I run away, we'll punch this thing in front of us. There, now that's gone. Now we'll run away. The other thing I could do is run forward, but then we're starting to outstrip our cover. So let's just play it smart. I don't think they can reach us. You'll evade.
Come on.
These two back here, we can make sure they get reloaded. And Anna Sophia, you are fully loaded. And just in case... Now, I don't think they're going to reach her anyway, so let's just get you farther forward so as they run towards us, we'll have some shots.
Take this.
Ooh. They could reach. I was shocked. So the guy in the back shouldn't be able to reach. Because this guy barely reached us. Yeah. There we go. Now we're in good shape. Now we make it happen. Now Eddie can do some marking again, so everything is more effective.
Run for the hills, boys!
And we didn't get much chance to play with the dynamite or the burning oil, but you know, it's working. We're making it work. And I think I'll bullseye the guy in the back if I can reach him. Okay, I can't. We'll just kill the guy in the front.
Only one of us walking away from this.
And then,
it ain't gonna be you.
Anna Sophia, you will weaken down this guy for us. And one more time would just be wonderful. And it's all set up for Ingrid. And there we go. We did it. We got it. All is good.
That about sums it up.
Area clear. Alright, now we can go look for shiny things and we can also get our objective. I don't recall seeing many shiny things to pick up back here. I don't recall seeing many dropped items from those we killed. Let's come over here and get our objective.
So many Transmat logs. Take them all. Mr. Locke will be able to find the right one.
Yep, we'll take them all. You could hear her grunt as she picked them up. There's so many. Now let's go back and get our friends, keep ourselves together, and we're going to probably have another fight. It feels like we're going to have yet another fight just to get out of here and escape. We'll find out if my suspicions are correct or not.
Don't wander.
Oh, wait, we have a point of interest here. An ingenious automatic calculator. with an intake slot for Marteau's state-of-the-art encoded punch cards. Oh, there's such modern computing power here in this place. But this looks like this is the door that we have to go through to escape. And I do not see any other shiny points of interest that I'm missing here. There's just not a lot of loot on this mission so far. It feels really loot poor compared to other missions. Yeah, I'm right now. I have night and day trust with Timo over you, Mike. Just so you're can get a quick assessment of the situation we have going right now. Now, do we gotta fight our way through it? Yes, we gotta fight our way to the exit. Let's go behind a desk here. Well, hopefully it's not a tough fight. Oh yeah, this is just a small room with one person in it again. So this is what we do to these kind of rooms. Let's try to get a peek. There could be somebody hiding in here. Let's just go turn-based and finish the guy off. Eddie, start him off. Let's mark him.
Get!
They dare!
And then, well, let's bullseye him. He moved. Can we still see him? Yes, we can.
Dead in my sights.
And then let's just get it over with. Ingrid, move on in.
There's no reason to draw a fight out.
Okay.
End it quick as you can, however you can.
And that's just what we did. We did the Ingrid philosophy just there. Lore. Personnel debriefing files. A list of names printed on flimsy paper. Each name is preceded by a small checkbox, each of which has been ticked with the stroke of a red pen. Stanberg, Michael, suspected malcontent. McDaniel, Suzanne, suspected malcontent. STD clearance. York, Emil, positive diagnosis, lacunar, redacted. Oh, this is to do with all the redacted from that earlier memo. Jacobs, Paris, suspected exposure, redacted energy, Dimension Works clearance. These boxes contain endless lists of names, each of which has been allocated an employee number assigned to a section and given a letter grade. Every one of the names has been crossed out with a red pen. Wow. Is this like all the people they tested these devices with? Is that what they're trying to tell us?
What do we have here?
And I almost walked away from those supplies. We got something else over here. A memo. The Goodbye Gate. Trace is inventive, I'll give him that. You ever heard of the Goodbye Gate, Clay? The modified Crossroads beacon he had us install in the debriefing room. Buckle in. This is going to be a wild ride. So last month, Trace walked into my office with his great giddy smile on his face. Gary, he says, I've got an idea. What if we took a Crossroads beacon and built our randomizer into its coordinate system? Oh my goodness. Turned it into a one-way door to parts unknown. Could we do that? I just stood there and blinked. I mean, sure, we could do that, but why would we want to? Where's the benefit in teleporting some poor sap into some other dimension? Or a mountain? Or the void of space? But Trace had that look on his face, that sort of hungry, excited look. And when he gets that way, there's only ever one right answer. Of course, Mr. Marteau. Right away. So now we've got a one-way door to God knows where. Security Chief Slade has been putting it to work, too. A lot of workers from our blue-collar factories have come through recently. Trace has been using it, too, after hours, on personal time. Not my business, I know, and I'll do whatever I can to keep it that way. John Gary, Marteau Crossroads. So yeah, I started calling all these redacted. They're just testing it out, and wow. You have problems with Celesta? I have had no problems anytime I was in there playing Celesta. Okay, I see no more points of interest here. We got another door we have to get through, guys. Alright, you're both with me. Let's go see if we gotta fight our way out of this place, as I suspect. Yeah. Every indication is that we have a fight on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's kind of get a scope of the room. We got one guy there. Oh, there's the important guy to take out. How many rooms do we have to fight through to get out of here? Once again, there's only 2 of them. So we should be able to handle this. Oh, maybe some of the modded dungeons could be. It's probably more likely some of the lesser tested mods would give problems on that one. So we're going to go loud. If there's only 2 of them, I don't think I have to use, or do I even have? I have 1. Oh no, I could do this. Let's just do this and make it happen, and then take the last guy out.
They should cause some trouble.
Just so we don't accidentally, yeah, get reinforcements called. I'm cool with that. We'll go live. And we will have good old Eddie just mark and bullseye.
Light him up!
Poor guy's not going to know what hit him. Poor guy didn't even have a chance. Enemies alerted? It just said enemies alerted. What enemies?
And that is that.
Area clear. Okay. And the question is, it's still unclear, so that it kind of shows, yeah, we're gonna have to fight our way out of here. Let's face it. Let's see if there's any other supplies or anything over here.
Let's make tracks.
What is this? An interrogation chamber. And why is there a beacon set into that wall?
So this is the one that goes to points unknown. Is that where this one goes? The one we heard about? Is Marteau going to be in here? Let's take a look over here. Let's see. Slade, in case you've got any lingering questions, I'd like to make my position abundantly clear. You have full authority to interrogate these saps however you see fit. They're damaged goods like everything else in the archive. Nobody cares what happens to them. So go ahead, knock yourself out. Just get me the names of their accomplices and then send them packing through the goodbye gate. I don't need the details. Trace. And debriefing instructions. Per Mr. Marteau's instructions, the Los Angeles agitators were debriefed 32 hours total, records filed with appropriate agencies and then disposed of. I sent them through as a group, so wherever they wound up, at least they'll have each other. Not that it'll do them much good. Even if their destination has a breathable atmosphere, it probably won't have much else. With luck, they'll live long enough to turn on each other. Oh my lord. Either way, they're out of our hair. Brutal. 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 And I see nothing else as far as a point of interest. I was thinking at first that was a supply thing, but it's just a regular tool chest. Let's go see what the last room. I'm hoping there's a last room where. It's a very dark room, whatever it is. Oh, is this where we started? This is the room where we started, isn't it? Where we had a fight and then we went through this door on the side? That's what this looks like. Yeah, this door is closed now, but this is the room where we started. I almost guarantee it. Yeah. It's the room we started last time, so the exit's over here. This room should be cleared. And I don't know, did we ever... Yeah, so there just wasn't that much loot in here. What can I say? A little disappointing. It was a fun level. I mean, we got through it, but not much in the way of
Surely there is
payoff.
something in these logs that can lead us to the Persephonite.
All right, we did it. The tip paid off. My agents infiltrated Marteau Industries' Crossroads archive and recovered boxes of Transmat logs. Trace Marteau's and others stretching back to the beacon's first trial runs. Once Captain Constantinatus' plane lands on the island, my work will begin. Pouring through those logs to identify the places Trace Marteau visits most. I only hope the Persephonite Foundry is on that list. So we got nice supplies. 14, that's actually decent skill points for these days. Yeah, the challenge with playing with mods is every time a game updates, the mods half the time break temporarily. That's why it's hard to play any mods when a game is newly released. I mean, I did a couple mods even on Baldur's Gate that we're playing when it first came out, practicing and testing things on my own to see if it was a game I wanted to play. And even there, with their frequent updates, the mods would break. And you know, some modders are quicker than others at fixing things, and what can I say? Now we get to see what kind of cards we get. Only 2. Blacksmith and Shield Maiden. Now, Shield Maiden we've had before, but did we choose a Shield Maiden for anybody? It looks like no, and it looks like nobody has the Blacksmith. So, if I trade out, I would technically want to probably trade another level 2 card that I'm not thrilled with. Let's see what these do. Target teammates' next attack deals 60% more damage. So it's like the one where we can guarantee the crit. Isn't this one guarantee? Yeah, the attack will hit and deal crit. This one just deals more damage. I think I like the guaranteed hit and crit better on that one. And then the Shield Maiden, target teammate takes 36% less damage for 2 rounds. Yeah, you could say that one would be nice to have available to give, as we saw Ingrid sometimes getting stuck out on her own sometimes, being able to designate her for Shield Maiden would make her a little tankier in those instances. So, let's see. The Storm is missed attack, still graze. I think I've been feeling those. Just getting her grazes. They don't do a ton of damage, but just getting that little extra damage when we... You know, when we miss attacks, which she misses frequently, we still graze. And then this one is cast the poison hazard. Oh, well, all these lower... I'm thinking I'm just going to discard these 2. They're good, but are they really any better than what I already have? And it makes me think I want some of my other people in here. They probably have cards I could have traded this with. So unfortunately, I'm going to discard these and just take the ink. Yeah, I am. I took a pause. Yeah, we're just going to discard. Yeah, she does, but I liked her current cards at the moment, and this one wasn't that much. Didn't feel that much different than anything we had. The 2 cards that we had they're different, but similar to what we already got. I don't know. Yeah, I probably could have traded that one out, but yeah. There was nothing that made it a guaranteed, yeah, this is the right move in my mind, so I just left things the way they were. So the stolen Transmat logs reveal how and where Trace Marteau spends his time. So Let's go see if Locke can figure it out. Okay, we got this. Complete the Mart. So we located. So complete searches to uncover heists. So we've located the red sulfur? Oh, that's different. That's... Oh, that's another mission. Oh, we did that one? I don't even remember doing Strum's red sulfur mission. What can I say? Okay, so we got some new stuff out there.
Trace Marteau, industrialist, tycoon, and the inventor of Persephonite, an alloy with supernatural properties. We now know that it is forged in an outpost called Area X. The location of this outpost is difficult to explain, but I can get us there, all the same.
All right, so we do have a location for the Persephonite.
You have an eye for talent.
And we have a sniper. We have Purnima Rana, a sniper, a longtime member of the Sanguine Club. In the past, I've avoided this prestigious Assassin's Guild. Ferrying a paper trail could expose the secret of my survival, but Miss Rana's no longer with the Sanguine Club. Something about a job for the court gone wrong. Perhaps she's looking for new work. So I'm probably not going to do that because I don't feel like we're getting enough SP to spread around the new agent. But we did get, we're sitting pretty with ink right now. We should be able to upgrade some cards before our next mission. So I'm hoping for that. Threat meters a-climbin'. Marteau breakpoint. Reports of supernatural phenomena spread at an accelerated pace. Spectral figures haunt the night, shambling through homes and mausoleums with alarming speed. Marteau Industries blames the stories on post-war malaise and offers treatments at a modest price. So the thralls here move a little faster now. Taken by Marteau. So this is the location of the new site for the Persephonite, apparently, and these are probably prep missions to make the final mission easier, is if it's set up the way the Abyssal Nectar was. We'll find out when we get back to the map.
Listen up. The Transmat logs you stole from Marteau's archives have revealed the location of his Persephonite foundry.
Okay.
So the all-nighter paid off, huh? Thought you were going to go blind reading punch cards by lantern light.
Yes, the logs are quite clear. When not at his Los Angeles manor, Trace Marteau spends most of his time in the afterlife. One of them, at least. He calls it the Lacuna.
What do you mean? He puts himself under, his ghost tinkers with some metal, then he comes back to life?
Not at all. He enters the Lacuna physically, while alive and well. We knew the crossroads was a shortcut through a different plane of existence. Now we know that plane is a realm of the dead.
Aha.
And the logs show that Marteau often enters and exits the Lacuna via the same coordinates. Not through it, but into it. Which leads me to believe that's where the Persephonite is forged. In the afterlife itself. It would explain the metal's supernatural characteristics.
So the Persephonite is in the afterlife. And you want us to go and get it.
I'm afraid so. The logs refer to a place labeled Area X. You'll enter it, as Marteau does, through a crossroads beacon.
You spend your whole life trying to stay alive, and now here you are walking straight into hell.
The irony is not lost on me. But I can offer you this. Marteau outfitted Area X with several additional security measures. I've marked them on the map. You can choose to disable them to make the heist easier, or you can bite the bullet. I leave it to you.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Or you can bite the bullet, you know? And we're up against time, so it's gonna be tough. Yeah, and I could grab a new agent, but part of me is thinking... Hopes, and part of me is thinking I don't know if I want to take a whole week off just to get another agent. Especially now that I have the other two that should be fully functionally healed again, Isaac and Celestine. So, we shall see. Let's see what everybody has to say.
Here we are, Mr. Sawyer, waiting to get shipped out for another flirt with death.
Yep. Same as in the war. Hurry up and wait.
I hate waiting. For anything.
Say, you you find any quiet places on the island? To think and such?
I found a place. Yes, very quiet.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. Maybe you could show me.
How did I know he'd say something like that?
Are you offering me a distraction?
Something to take your mind off your troubles.
I like where you're going with this, Eddie. I like it very much.
Oh, all of a sudden it's heating up. They're not kind of keeping their distance all of a sudden. All right.
Do you trust Mr. Locke?
I trust Locke to do what he believes is right, no matter the consequences.
So that means no, right?
Do you trust him?
Sister Maria del Carmen knew some of the Lamplighters before the war. She said we can always trust them. But Mr. Locke, he's not what I expected a Lamplighter to be.
Then there may be some hope for us yet.
Huh. All right, then we got a little...
You have a question for me, Miss Erickson. I can tell.
I suppose I do. But it's not about my future.
That'll be a nice change of pace.
Fate. Is it real? Are certain people doomed to never escape it?
Why don't you ask me the question you really want to ask?
Everyone I have ever loved has died. Am I cursed?
Yes, you are. It's called being alive.
Yep. Yep. Okay, let's move on to our allies. We did not get any King's Ether, so we're not going to really be able
What
to...
is it you seek?
I think we're maxed out here. I just wanted to
spectacular, my friend.
kind of double check again. And yes, there's nothing we can do here without the King's Ether. So that is all blocked up right at the moment. Yeah, the banter interludes are nice. You learn about the characters, and I like, you know, you kind of saw that the Eddie Ingrid thing was going to develop, but it's heating up all of a sudden. It's fun to watch. I'm enjoying it. Now, what I'm going to take a look at is everybody's cards. I have ink, 400 ink to be precise. Now, if I wanted to upgrade cards, it will tell me. So I can upgrade up to level 3 with the ink that I have right now. So if I have a level 2, a level 1 or 2, I think mostly I'll have to figure out which level 2 I might want to upgrade. I could upgrade with the points I have. It looks like I could upgrade 3 level 2 cards if I so desired. And that could come in handy as we get back out in the field. I don't know. The poison hazard probably reduces the cooldown. That's a thought. We'll look at Eddie's, where targeting the next attack, that probably shortens that cooldown. I haven't used that all much. I don't want to use the ink on that right away, per se. Anna Sophia. This is the one that Captain Timo ragged on a little bit. That wasn't as excited about it as I was. But I'm going to try upgrading it. And it increases the Grey's damage. So I'm good with it. Now we have definitely a couple cards here. Deals damage that ignores armor. Or that when he's invisible. I haven't made him that invisible. Let's see what I got here. The Serpent. Gain 1 AP and shorten down the cooldown. I like that. Extra AP is critical, and now it's down to a 6-turn timer, which is more of a long normal cooldown. Yeah, -6 crit, though. Yeah. Well, it's a miss, though. It's a miss. So a miss only grazes, so of course the crit chance will be reduced. But yeah, it made the crit chance worse. I mean, I think that was your whole point. The extra ink didn't make that part better, but it did make the Grey's damage. And let's face it, Ana Sofia misses a lot, and so that's a lot of extra hit points taken off for all those misses she does. It wouldn't be as powerful on Eddie because he doesn't miss near as much as Ana Sofia. We'll confirm that one. And cast a Void Hazard. And deal extra damage if you're in the Void Hazard. Now the Void Hazard slow us down too, so I don't know what I feel, how much I feel about upgrading that. Now you have some weak cards, my friend. What do we have here? Heal a target teammate for 80. 0-turn cooldown. Oh, 1 use per mission. Target teammate's next attack deals 60%. Oh, so I do have a blacksmith already. See, if the right person had been, I could have had a free upgrade with the cards we got on this mission. Doggone it. There's also a lot of hit and miss as far as the card upgrades go. Having the right person at the right time when you get those cards. I'm going to go with the healing one. Because maybe if I don't take out Ana Sofia, I can get some other healing skills on the team that might help us. I'm not a huge fan of the Void Hazard ones, but if we got enemies also casting those Void Hazards or Void Zones, whatever, it could also help us in addition to us being able to deal with those enemies a little better when we run into them. And we're like those ones we faced today. I'll do it. We'll test it out. Oh, I don't have enough ink. Whoops, I'm not paying attention. Okay. Here I'm thinking I got endless ink pot. Nope. Let's go into our skills. We got 16 to spend. 16. Ingrid's crits reduce her cooldowns by 1. She's already got some amazing AP pickups she's getting. I'm thinking Eddie. And he can get extra AP by hitting crits. And he has a few of those guaranteed. I feel like for him, that is really helpful too. Yeah, she deals more damage in Void, so that last battle, if I had Celestine, she could have run into the Void to deal more damage and not been afraid of it so much. I think the void slows you down and hampers your movement, I believe. I'm really leaning on that one for Eddie. Let's just double check over here. More poison damage. Unlimited use of Gambit. When using a debuff, heal stress a 50% chance. Increase your stress. I'll tell you what. Yeah, this one's pretty big to help her reduce her cooldown so she can keep kick-knocking people down. And she is my main character. Let's face it, she's the one I take out every time. And I'm leaning towards building up the ones I really count on the most. And it's these two that I use absolutely the most, Eddie and Ingrid. I like Celestine, and I like Anna Sophia. And I guess the third tier that I don't like as much is Latif and Isaac. So I probably should spend my limited SP as best I can. So this is what I'll do. I'll pick this up for Ingrid. She's complete. Boom. She's done. Oh, I got self-actualization achievement unlocked today. And then I'm going to also give Eddie some extra stress levels here just to use up all our SP. Well, all but 4. And we'll leave it like that. Maybe we can earn 12 next time to get Eddie maxed out, unless we can even find some of this special metal and get him upgraded weapons too. So we're in good shape there, I think.
Welcome.
Yeah, there's nothing to do there. There are some supplies I may need to, because we ran through a lot of the grenades. So I may need to build an extra grenade or two. If I can figure out where they are. Here they are. And I think I'd used a thunder bomb. So I could spend, say, 2 grenades and a thunder bomb. And that's all I'm spending there. Well, yeah, the thing that makes this particular game replayable is the fact that there's a handful of characters I haven't even hired, and then there's other characters that I'm only using less frequently in the background, so we don't get to see their full potential with all their upgrades. So there's lots of different ways you can end up playing this game. Let's go back to the hideout, make sure nobody else had anything to say, because sometimes when you leave the hideout and come back they do, but not today. So let's take a look at the new world map. And we got our tough choices coming up right now. Let's see. While tracking the movements of a court dissident, the League discovers that he's been taken to Camp Lethe, a prison for defectors and discipline cases. True to its name, the camp steals the memories of those locked inside. The camp is provisioned by the court, but lightly guarded. The inmates don't even remember that they want to escape. What better way to subvert the court's plans than by reminding them? Do nothing and observe and gain intel. Our intel's okay at this point. Raid the camp, gain some supplies. Dispel the amnesia from afar, and that's what we'll do. Gain a couple more ether, because it'll come in handy when we hold on. Maybe we'll get lucky and find some King's Ether today or the next mission, and that's diddly squat as far as ink. But we're gonna dispel the amnesia from afar. Yeah, we'll see if we end up wrapping up before you get back. Thanks for dropping in, Gleaser. Really do appreciate it. It's always good to see your handle in the chat. Know you're out there. And Timo, by the way, you said something earlier. I couldn't interrupt the talking that was going on by the characters in there. Now I got to think what it was. Oh yeah, you were talking about what was it? The banter interludes. You were something about me making my mind up quickly, and I can't remember how you worded it. I loved how you worded it. And analysis paralysis. That was the term you used. And sometimes I can get into analysis paralysis, but I'm trying really hard to just, move forward, make a decision, go. Read it all, know what you're dealing with, but you can sit there and argue. Not all choices are clear-cut choices, and therefore you just got to make a decision. Okay, so finishing the job. With the setup missions complete, Locke now knows where one of the Scions hides their catalyst. It's time to stage a heist. The first mission heist is now available on the world map. A mission heist. Prep work. This is not the first one. We had the Abyssal Nectar. These heists will not be easy. The catalysts are protected by dangerous phenomena, but agents can dispel them by completing the prep work missions, also now available on the world map. Okay, so they just have the same pop-up for the first one, the second one, and every time they call it the first one. Something like that. So we're probably looking at doing these. Now this one will have a nice payoff, so we can upgrade someone's weapon when we get it done. And is there any other good payoffs before then? Let's take a look. I'm feeling like I'm going to keep pushing on this one. Probably. Oh, Nicastro. We got to be careful of this. Let's look at it. Nicastro. Oof. I feel like I need to do these to prepare, but Nicastro. Holy crap. What's she up to? This would keep her from going up the next level. The problem is, and it gives me King's Ether. The problem is, she's still gaining, and I'm not getting closer to my objectives. You see what I'm saying? So if she's going to be here, let's find out. Marteau, backup. Trace Marteau's forces are also present, and Lady Nicastro is personally overseeing this mission. I may just have to do that to try defeating the lady, and maybe we gain some extra setback on this one. Yeah, so as much as I need to advance and get to these objectives so we can get to the end game, I also got to keep these guys from maxing out. So you're right, I feel like I got to go on this one with the lady herself. It does give me King's Ether, which is not a bad pickup because of it. So that's probably what we're doing. Let's just at least double check the other ones. Oh, the lacunar thralls, the newly speedy ones are on this mission. Didn't they just gain 2 movement or 2 speed? This one also has some King's Ether available on it. But this one has the lady herself. Probably tougher, but also better if we knock out the lady. So I have this down here. Let's get the side missions out of the way. A safe house. And I'm probably going to send Isaac there.
I need results.
And then over here we have... Here we're getting some intel, which we don't really need. But we'll send Latif over here.
The court has eyes everywhere.
Yeah. And then... we still got these freaking keystones out here that we need to complete too. They're just endless things to distract the distractible, and I am one of those that is easily distracted. So I think this is the one we got to do next, just to knock her below that. And with her, the lady there herself, maybe we can get lucky like we did once before with Marteau and knock it down all the way here. Is that a possible thing, or did it specifically say if I beat that mission that's what would happen? I can't recall. It was so long ago. All right, assassinate a high magister of the banished court. Second only to the scions, often descended from nobility or wealth, high magisters wield great power within the banished court. And we have Lady Nicastro herself, which will be on this one. And Trace Marteau's forces, unfortunately, are also going to be on this mission. I'm almost feeling like I got to go out with the same team. As much as I like the idea of getting Celestine back on the map with us. Let's assign our agents. Yeah, we only get 3. Let's look at our equipment. Here's the one. Upon receiving a heal, the agent also gains 1 AP. And she also has that perk where she can regain the 10 hit points if she inflicts leech. And guess what? That counts with the AP we've been picking up. Every time she does that, that's giving us an AP with this thing here. And that's working like a charm. That is working like a charm. So that's what I was thinking, Nightmare. But I thought I could have sworn it said it more clearly earlier on when we knocked Marteau back, and it just doesn't say it so black and white this time. And so that's why I doubt myself sometimes. So, but that's the one we're doing. And I don't know is there anything else I need to pick up? We got 1 grenade here. That's only a low level med kit. Shocked hazard. Now some of these are immune to shock depending on the enemies we run into, but if we're going up against Lady Nicastro, some of her enemies are susceptible to shock. I think some of Marteau's are not susceptible to shock. I think some of Lady Nicastro's are immune to the poison that we often have, a la this perk. So at least we have some variety. So I'm bringing one of these. And then maybe I do an AoE healing thing, because those are 2 offensive ones. And maybe we pick that for AoE healing. So it doesn't heal as much as the med. Well, the only other med kit is one that only heals. What does this do? Oh, that's 75 versus 50. Yeah, it's not a huge difference, and this one has a chance to heal more than one of us if we're able to use it right. So we'll bring this. Eddie. Yeah, working like an amulet. We can look at a smoke, but let's look at our equipment here. So we do have a grenade too. So we do actually have a med kit also. And I will want the knockdown again. And, you know, having it harder to hit us... Unfortunately, this smoke grenade is not as good as what we get in Phantom Doctrine. We're unhittable when we're in the smoke. You know, it's more like the XCom version of the smoke grenade, where it just makes it harder to hit us. So it doesn't help us if we're not behind cover. It can make us really hard to hit the smoke grenade if we're behind cover. Taking another 25% off our chance to hit could make us unhittable if we were in cover. But for Eddie, I'm going to take the knockdown. And he's getting lots of reloads. I have hardly ever recently had to reload Eddie. He's getting lots of this passive ammo plus ammo from this belt. I'm not going to change that or the crit. I like the way he plays with these 2 items right now. And the big question is Celestine or Anna Sophia? That's really the huge question. So upon attacking an enemy, the agent heals 3 HP. Yeah, that was nice. That was keeping her healed. I was noticing that also. Now, do we want to keep poison if we're going against Nicastro? Now, I would take this away for sure. The other thing we got to look at is the armor, because a lot of her enemies deal poison. But the only thing I have to trade this with is armor shred. Nah. So do we... Oh, that's the other thing. I got to get a revival tonic thing. I'm going to spend the money to get the whatever that one thing is called, the revival tonic. We'll take one of the grenades, and I'm going to get the revival tonic out there. Sorry to go back. I forgot all about that. Since I've decided I'm taking Anna Sophia.
Always fair prices here, but you know that.
That tonic that we can build. This is the one. That makes Anna Sophia real powerful because then she can heal us twice in a long mission. And I think that's huge for her character. Probably not so much for other characters, but for her in particular, I think that's huge. Now we'll get back out here. Yeah, I need to double check. I thought one of us has it, but I can't remember who has it. And I'm going to have to double check and look. Where's the vigor? There we go. Because I really didn't check the armor. And if anybody on this team has it... Yeah, this one. Nicastro uniform. So incoming poison is reduced. And she's probably the best one to wear it right now. It also gives her 10 armor, which is nice. So I do have it equipped. That was the other thing I wanted to check. So we're all geared up for the upcoming mission. I noticed the time just now too. So this worked out. We get to start fresh and clean next time. Everything else in the headquarters has been dealt with. And next time we will be starting with our mission, Public Enemy Assassination. Coming up. We will assassinate a High Magister. Hopefully we will take down or, drive off, I guess. I guess we can't quite kill Lady Nicastro, but we can drive her off and gain some benefit from that. And then we'll see if we can also manage to steal some of the Magister dispatches. Let's hope we can get the King's Ether on this one. And we'll try to figure out where that is. It seemed like it was tied in on the main page with the assassination of the High Magister. So we'll see how all this goes. We'll see how this goes. But we'll see how all this goes next time. Dum, dum, dum. Yeah, this would be crazy for the speed at which I play to start a mission right now at the end of our 2-hour time slot. So we will be back. Now, next week, I can't say exactly. I will have a slightly adjusted schedule for next week. I will have that available and posted by our Saturday live stream of Baldur's Gate. So I'll make sure everybody knows what that is so you can take a look at your schedules for next week and see if you can make it or not. I think it only will affect the beginning of the week, so I'll just have to figure that out. Sit down tomorrow and just figure it all out. Boom. And thanks everybody. Floki, it's good to see you popping in here. Hopes End, I appreciate all your input. You had some good ideas today. Even Mike had the, he had so many ideas. One of them was bound to be good, right? And Rehai, Gleaser made it back just to say goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen. Captain Timo, loved your chat. I wasn't able to participate too much because when you guys were chatting away, you and Mike on Solasta was when a lot of the conversations on screen were going, so I couldn't really talk over that. So yeah, there were some good ideas being thrown out today, and I appreciate that from everybody. You too, Nightmare. You're not to be forgotten in all this. And Captain Timo I mentioned, and then I can't remember, was there anybody else that kind of popped in and said hi way back at the beginning? Y'all can refresh my memory maybe, but I think we pretty much covered everybody. Yeah, because Floki said hello at the very end, so I fortunately thank you for doing that, Patrick, or so I didn't forget about you. And there you go. I think we mentioned or highlighted everybody that participated. And I like thanking you by name when I have the ability to do that, everybody. So there. And anybody else in the background, because the numbers that that I'm getting on my viewer list indicate that there's probably a few others in the background. Thank you too. Even if you don't decide to comment in, thanks for dropping in and taking a peek at our live streams, and hopefully we'll see you back at another one in the future sometime. One can hope. This is Zigzag Zog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I do hope to see y'all next time.